Hello, my name is Kevin Vasquez, and I am Chairman, President, and CEO of Butler Shine Animal Health. I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about a new exciting program we here at Butler Shine have been working on to help our customers reduce the cost associated with their pharmacy and supply management. For several years, we have been looking for a technology solution which will automate the inventory management and procurement of pharmacy and supplies for veterinary offices. After completing an extensive research project, we have concluded that the Cubex technology meets the requirements our team established. I am delighted to share this news with you because not only have we found a solution that reduces the cost associated with pharmacy and supply management, but it turns out the system will also help our customers increase their revenue through ensuring that what was used actually gets billed. So without further delay, please take the next 5 minutes to learn how the Butler Shine Cubex program can help you increase your hospital's profitability.
Cubex cabinets contain shelves, drawers, and compartments to organize and store all the supplies needed for your practice. There's even a place to keep refrigerated items. Employees access the Cubex by entering a pre-assigned identification code. A password may also be required for higher security. Once located, the user presses a button on the face of the drawer or shelf. The Cubex system software then subtracts that item from the inventory system. The user logs out of the system and the cabinet locks securely. If the user does not know the location of an item, the user can log into the cabinet and select the Find Item button. By entering the first few letters of the name of that item, the system guides the user to item location by a system of lights, which flash to indicate the exact location of the item. The user presses a button to subtract the item from inventory, removes the item, and exits the system. Returning an item is just as easy. The user logs in, presses the Return Item button, and selects the item to return. The user returns the item to the proper location and logs out of the system. The Cubex system keeps track of inventory as supplies are used and sends orders directly to suppliers for replenishment. This way, it's easy to track and analyze data for all inventory items.
It was a very manual system. We have a purchasing person who would order things when they ran low.
If you have these pads and you're going to order from a certain company, you say, well, they'll call you on Tuesday. So on Monday, another company calls and you think, oh, I'll just give an order to them. And you don't even know the prices.
Where is this? Where is that? And I don't get them anymore.
Multiple duplications. Nothing had a place where it actually lived.
We would manually have to count everything in the hospital periodically. We would manually have to check our inventories weekly to determine what drugs needed to be ordered.
We would never run out, and so we would tend to over-order.
We had no idea whether things were walking out the door or not.
There was no accountability as far as what our inventory was worth. There was no way that I could actually analyze how we were using our inventory.
Cubex allows us to address the second largest expense category in veterinary medicine, that is inventory.
Cubex has, I think, greatly allowed us to move almost to a real-time inventory.
We've found in the first 2 months that we had over 80 items that we've never used at all during that 2-month period. And carrying that forward, many of those drugs we still haven't used. And so there's a huge list of drugs that we've never touched for months.
It has streamlined the way that we order, the way that we carry inventory, the efficiencies that we have in our inventory.
The Cubex allows for a much tighter control of the product because you know exactly where it is. There's not one hiding somewhere else in a cupboard that somebody forgot to put away.
This was probably one of the best management decisions that we've made, because it's not just that you can see where everything is, you can control it. It saves us around about 10-12% on our drug inventory cost per month.
It's a data-driven device. It's not just the cabinet that's helping us, it's the data that's behind the cabinet that's most important to us, that allows us to run our practice better. It's not just a fancy vending machine, it's the data that we're getting that's most important to us.
I can do an enormous amount of advanced planning that I couldn't do before. I couldn't even come close to it. So it's just been a wonderful, wonderful change. It's opened up a whole new realm of possibilities.
It would be hard to consider going back to the old way because of the data that we're getting from Cubex, and as our practice matures in sophistication, we really need that data to make decisions.
It's like somebody turned on a bright light. Cubex allowed us to have an orderly understanding.
It's really helped their workflow, it's helped their efficiency, so the technicians love it. Even though they're doing the work, it's much more efficient for them to do the work rather than wait for the pharmacy staff to do it for them.
Almost every new employee coming into the hospital says, wow, this is a fabulous system. I wish the hospital that I had worked at before had something like this. I know where everything is, I can find it easily, you don't run out of things all the time. And that's all they're seeing from their perspective. And that's just one small aspect of the benefits that Cubex provides. From a management standpoint, the benefits are huge.
We rely less on somebody's judgment on when to order. We have defined maximum and minimums, par levels, so that when we run down to a certain level, it's automatically ordered back up to a certain level. And that's determined by data that is generated over periods of now several months. So we know how much our usage is, and we know usage patterns. So we have a more data-driven ordering system rather than a guesswork ordering system.
We now know, number one, where every item is located in the hospital. You don't waste time going and looking for a product, whether it's an anesthetic, whether it's an injectable med, a dispensing medication, etc. I cannot imagine going back.
If at this point in time I said, you know what, I can survive in this world without a computer and without a cell phone and without email, I'm sure I could. It just wouldn't be a very efficient use of my time, and I would be isolating myself from a lot of good changes that could happen. So, short answer is, not in a million years would I go back to life without Cubex.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Cubex program. I hope you found the videos informative. If you're interested in learning how the Cubex program can increase your profitability, please let your Butler Shine sales representative know, and they will put you in contact with one of our Cubex inventory consultants. To help you evaluate whether Cubex is a good solution for your office, we have designed a hospital inventory management assessment program. This consists of the following 3 steps. Step 1 is an introduction webinar. Step 2 is hospital inventory management assessment. The hospital assessment consists of our review of your current inventory processes. As part of the review, our inventory consultants will scoreboard your facility's inventory management processes. This scorecard will help you understand how your facility compares to the industry leaders in inventory management. And 3, the solution proposal. Our inventory consultant will also provide you with a proposal on the Cubex program that can help you improve your inventory management program. The solution proposal will include a return on investment analysis, which will aid you in making the right final decision for your hospital. Butler Shine Animal Health is committed to helping our customers increase their overall profitability. Through the implementation of Cubex, we have helped many of our customers make that goal a reality. I encourage you to take a closer look at how we may assist you to determine how Cubex may benefit your organization. Once again, thank you for your time.